Had absolutely no idea. It wasn't, I've seen a lot of stories where, I heard my first Beatles record and I knew that's what I was doing the rest of my life. And I went, to college. I studied structural engineering. I did that for years. And I started getting into bands,
Yeah.
kind of by accident. I used to be at a apartment complex and there was a pool there and this guy would come out and play guitar, really good singer. And one time I went out and he started playing a song I knew. I started singing harmony. So it kind of got to be known as like, oh, these guys are good. They come around they come to every pool party and play. So it's the thing we did. And someone there saw an ad. I was in Miami at the time. At the University of Miami, posted for a harmony singer for a wedding band. So she brought it to me and said, "Hey, you sing harmony. I thought maybe you'd want to do this." I just on a lark went out there, and I played a little guitar, and we tried a few songs, like a couple songs without any rehearsal. Sing, sing a few songs, and I tried my best to harmonize 3-part. I had to fit in with a husband and wife, make it work. Try this part, try that part. But they said at the end, sing a song that anyone you want. And I played a song, I forget what it was now, but it turned out it was their favorite song. So somehow by hook or crook, I got the gig, and that was kind of the beginning of it. I was probably like, you know, 27 at the time, I mean, that's the first show I'd ever done, I suddenly in a tuxedo. I didn't even own one, So I'm
Yeah.
a wedding bands, playing, New York, all these songs, strange mix of music, but it's kind of good because you get a good sense of what works and what doesn't, and you hear a
Yeah.
lot of different kinds of music. So that was my inauspicious beginning in the music world.
How was it? Because now I'm thinking about the wedding singer, right? That
Right,
Adam
right.
said.
Everyone says that, yeah.
How was that experience? Like, I know it helped you work on your craft, but how? Because I think of when you think of bridezillas and doing photography. I used to do photography. Did a wedding and was like never again. So how was weddings? How was that experience?
It was really cool because so the guy that I played, one of the guys, I always stood next to him. The guy played saxophone. Turned
Yeah.
out he was a University of Miami music student. And saxophone wasn't even his instrument. He was a bass player. I'm like, man, you're really good. And that wasn't
Wow.
really. But we would just like, what do you think of this couple? Is it going to work? It was kind of fun because you kind of look around and like, let's identify the drunk uncle and, let's figure out what's going to happen. You see how people, they do their bad stuff. The band can see it, but the head table can't, They
So
get a
you're right
lot of
there.
the
Yeah.
groping and the reach arounds, and you're like, oh my God, look at, and just, you're trying to like, keep a straight face,
Yeah.
and they come around with these ridiculous, can you play the Led Zeppelin? It's like, sure, if you want, but it was the good thing about it that I discovered was that at the end of the night, all those cakes and all that beer, they just throw it away. So I said, hey man, what's going on with those cakes? And they said, oh, we don't want them. We're going to throw them out. I said, can I take them? They said, sure. So I go back to my apartment complex. I said, hey, it's my birthday again. We got 5 cakes and a case of beer, and so it was a good way to. It's not the best food in the world, but that was kind of fun.
Yeah.
And just some of these weddings were awful. I think how these people, why are they together? And it's not going to last a month, man. It's like horrible.
Oh
It's like
my
just
goodness.
forget it.
So you get the precursor of like, oh yeah, this ain't gonna work.
Yeah, I mean, you never know, but I mean, some of the just like we were like the bride and the groom even talk to each other this entire. I mean, I understand when you're getting married in these big family weddings, you have to go see everybody and do everything, but they didn't seem happy together at all. They did a stupid perfunctory dance together, and that's that.
All the weddings cost money, right? So
They must have, man. They must have. But I liked, the drunk uncle was good. There's always one guy
yeah.
who wants another set. But the contract said another set, everyone gets some. So I wish I was playing in some cool bar band. I really wish I was getting $20 and drinking beer. But I'm making like $300 a night. And this is back in the '80s. Like I'm making money
Yeah.
doing nothing. So it was a funny time. I learned a lot. I learned how PA works, all that stuff I didn't know before.